What is going on, Awakened One? Stay tuned to the very end because today I'm going to be sharing with you some vital life tips. And those tips are 3 tips to know your worth. Now, why would I share this with you? Is because do you know what you deserve in this life? You need to know right here, right now. So stay tuned to the very end, Awakened Ones, because your consciousness is not only going to expand and awaken, but you're going to realize why the hell you doubted yourself in the first place. And you're going to start seeing how much more worthy and deserving you are of everything that your heart desires. Let's get it. Woo! What is up, Awakened Ones? Welcome back to another episode on the Love of Wisdom with this short series I'm calling Deep Thoughts with Brittany. If you've been following me on this journey so far, I fucking love you. Thank you so much for your support. And just give yourself recognition, because what I'm doing, I'm literally just letting God use me as a vessel to speak to your guides so your guides can assist you. So give yourself some recognition, because you're not only watching these videos because they're my videos, but you're watching these videos because you literally are tuning in to wanting to be the best version of yourself that you rightfully deserve to be. But if you're new to this channel, my name is Brittany Fontanez, and what I do is I assist people in awakening to their power so they can find their infinite love within. On this channel, I speak about metaphysical, spirituality, self-development, esoteric content, shit humans don't want to hear, but shit humans need to hear, things that go beyond the physical perspective. That's what I talk about on this channel. So if you like realness, if you like truth, if you like being set free because you're literally given the key to awaken that light within you, smack that like button, subscribe to this channel, hit that notification button so you'll be notified when I post videos. Usually it's 3 times out the week, but you guys, this is my channel. My guides are telling me anytime I feel inspired, that's when I could give you the best advice that God wants me to give you. So, and lastly, follow me on Instagram as I post daily for your betterment and upliftment so you can walk on your spiritual journey with more enlightenment and unconditional love for who you are and for who you are meant to become. So let's get right into this. But before I do, I just want to send you guys massive light and love. This time on this planet is so precious because now we're stepping into this new timeline, this timeline of unconditional love, this timeline of learning joy, this timeline that our fear is starting to shake, our old self is starting to lose its control over our own soul. So now is the time to awaken to your light and to understand this time on earth is meant to elevate us. So I send you massive love and light, because this video and all that I just do nothing but healing. But before I get into this video, if you guys are desiring a psychic reading, a tarot card reading, or a healing, heart healing session, or just wanting to get more spiritual guidance, there'll be a link at the bottom of the description where you can set an appointment with me. All you have to do is go to my Instagram and send me a direct message of a kind of appointment that you want. Even if you go on my Instagram, if you go on my highlights, all my appointments are right there, what you can ask for an appointment with, and we can have a session together so we could get you on that divine golden path that's going to lead you to your healing and to your light, so you could get yourself out your own darkness. But all right, let's jump right into this, because today's video, me and my team have been talking so hard about this, and it's all about self-worth. Now, there's a lot of people who don't know the other aspect of themselves, knowing that they're spirit, not just human. They don't understand how vital self-worth is to their existence. And today I'm going to be sharing with you 3 tips on how to know your self-worth, because right now everything is deconstructing in order to reconstruct. And that is not only with the economy or the stock market or anything conditional. It is literally unconditional as well. Internally, energetically, this whole universe is shifting vibrationally. And guess what? We're energy too. We're connected to everything. And since the earth, Mother Gaia, is choosing to shift, guess what? We are shifting with this new energy. But a lot of people are not getting on this bandwagon of to their enlightenment, to their divinity, to their light, to their truth, understanding of why they're here. They're not getting on that bandwagon. And a lot of people are living in fear and not choosing to get on the bandwagon. And the bandwagon, it's gonna lead you on your divine golden path. It's gonna show you the way where you need to go. And I feel a lot of people are too fearful to want to go in the depths of their own soul. That's where the bandwagon is, because they don't understand how worthy they are of their own love. You know, you guys, we have become so accustomed to this world that we become so numb to our true other essence, which is our spirituality. You guys, we're not humans having a spiritual experience. We're spiritual beings having a human experience. When you could grasp this concept, you will understand why there's certain aspect of yourself that you don't understand, because it's beyond your physical senses. But we have become accustomed to this conditional world that we have become so numb to our spiritual senses, as our intuition, as our third eye, or having good discernment, or actually protecting ourselves energetically. We have forgotten these very tools that we have been given by our own creator, that is here to help us develop into the creator that we truly are. And a lot of people don't understand that it takes knowing your worth in order to understand how to not only embody a certain frequency, but to embrace the elevation of who you're meant to be. So let's jump right into this. The first tip of knowing your self-worth, and that is, good shit, I always gotta write it down with my little notepad. And that is, first one, you guys, this is some real shit. You deserve to hear this, because you deserve to know what you're worthy of. And here's the most important aspect to understand your self-worth, and that is, not everything is about you. Yes. What does this have to do with self-worth? It has everything to do with self-worth, because we walk through life attaching ourselves to certain outcomes and certain people and certain environments to the point we think that's the dictation of who we have to be. No, that is not who we have to be. We are not obligated to lower our standards to fit our conditions and what is. It is our obligation to see that we are worthy enough to go within our own hearts and to use the power of our imagination to relive or live a lifestyle that is beneficial for us. Most people think when they daydream or imagine, it's fake. You guys, listen, the mind is very powerful, but the heart is more powerful. When you can combine a thought and an elevated emotion, things have to manifest. Very simple. Things do work that way. That's how law of attraction works. So people think that their conditionings have to dictate who they are. That's why they can't receive what they want. You can't receive what you want if you're living in a vibrational stance of thinking that this is all you're worth. You guys, we're so powerful that the subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between what is real and what is not. The imagination is so powerful, like Albert Einstein says, because you could go within your imagination, this intelligent tool that we've been given in our third eye, to use our imagination to create the life, the experience that we so want to live. And that's why I want to tell you guys why this tip is so important to know your worth, is because when you stop attaching yourself to how people act, when you stop attaching yourself to conditions, to wanting love outside of you, to wanting certain amounts of money, to wanting a certain friendship, to wanting a certain job, a certain car, a certain thing. There's nothing wrong with wanting more objectively or materialistically, but there's everything wrong with attaching yourself to things that are out of your control. It's not your job to make people happy, and it's not your job to gain materialistic things all at once. Your only job is to understand, stop attaching yourself to things, because you're not obligated to make things outside of you fit your perspective. The only thing you're obligated is to raise your standards so the universe can fit your perspective. That's how this works. So understand, not everything's about you. So when someone acts a certain way, and they expect you to act a certain way to make them feel better, that's conditional love. You're not obligated to listen and to be a part of that. So no, not everything is about you. So stop sabotaging yourself by having these low negative thoughts and thinking, you know what, I feel like I'm a burden, I feel like I'm doing this wrong. You guys, I implement this in my life every single day. I'm the type of person that is so kind, so uplifting, so optimistic, and people try to shun my light down every day. But guess what, you guys, this is what I started implementing in my life, is when I realized not everything's about me. Because when I realize someone's unhappy, it's because of their personal vibration and their personal relationship with themselves. To the point, you guys, when I see people down like that, if they don't want to lift themselves up, I ain't gonna help them, because I have to do whatever I can to make myself a priority. That's self-love. Self-love is putting your joy first, even if someone doesn't want to help themselves lift themselves up. You're not obligated to do that. So not everything's about you. When you guys can understand this, you could detach from everything. You could detach why things aren't coming to you. You could detach why things are the way that they are. You can detach and go within your own universe and live that abundant life within. Because everything is created in the within, not in the without. So that's the first tip. Not everything's about you. Second tip of knowing your self-worth. And that is, this one's powerful. To know your self-worth, you gotta be in order to do, in order to have. You can't do this, you guys. You can't have in order to do, in order to be. Now, I know this sounds confusing, so I'm gonna clean it up for you guys. A lot of people think that their self-worth stems from having something. They want to be something, but they think they need to have the money, they need to have the equipment, they need to have the love, they need to have the job in order to do what they want to do. And then in doing what they want to do will lead them to being what they want to be. You guys, that's not how this works. When you want to know your self-worth, it's all about energy work. So we have to go within the depths of our own divine realm, going within in the crippled darkness of our own mind and our own inner pit that we buried for ourselves. We have to go within those nooks and crannies and start to see the evolution that made us. And why is this important? Why it's so important is because when you can realize that those fundamental doubts and those fears are what causing you not to allow a new vibration in order for you to align with it, to be it right here, right now. A lot of people want desires and want to manifest because it'll make them feel better. Yes, I understand that. But you guys, you can't feel bad right here, right now and expect to be somewhere good where it has what you desire. You can't expect to get there if you're in a place of not feeling good. You have to feel good now. You have to feel worthy now. You have to feel like you deserve it now. You have to feel like you have it right now in order to be it. You guys, when you can be what you want to be right here, right now, nothing will stop you from doing what it is you want to do, because you already feel it. You're already being it. And since you're being it, you can do what you want to do. Like for me, I do YouTube. But I don't do YouTube like, oh, I have like 20 subscribers. No, I do YouTube like I already have the subscribers I want. I already have the lifestyle I want. I'm being as if right here, right now. And because of that, it's bringing me, this vibration has bring me to the state of inspired action, to the point I do what I want to do. I do this YouTube. I don't need big equipment. I don't need new things, because I know my worth, and my worth is priceless, and my worth is me. My worth is my words, not my equipment, not what I need conditionally. So I be this, and then I do what I want to do. And guess what, you guys? I can have anything I want. Like for my business, I told myself I'm already a successful spiritual consultant. And because of feeling that vibration and being it now, feeling like I already have that monthly income, feeling like I already have that weekly income, all of a sudden, I can literally do whatever it is I desire to do. And then when I can do whatever it is I desire to do, guess what, you guys? Manifestation just comes to me quickly. Outcomes just spurt out of, like people call it coincidence. No, it spurts out of miracles. Because I'm not trying to have something in order to do something, in order to be something. I'm already it. And because of being it, I do it now, and doing it now makes me have what I want right now, because I'm already being it right now. So you guys, be right now, in order to do, in order to have. Don't do it the other way around, because the other way around causes stress, it causes a loss of energy, and it causes you to define your worth by your actions, when your actions don't dictate who you are, your vibration does. All right. Last one. Third tip on to know your worth, and that is your joy is your compensation for your desires. To know your worth is to know that you're allowed to feel joyful, to give yourself permission right here, right now, to feel what it is you want to feel. Because a lot of people feel that joy is something only stemmed from when you receive something. This is why a lot of people in this world are miserable, because they stem their joy on conditional materialistic things. And you guys, like I just said in the beginning, I'm such an optimistic person. I'm so uplifting. I'm always smiling. And a lot of people want to tear that shit down, because misery loves company. People who are miserable stem their happiness on conditional things. You guys, when you could realize your vibration is emotion, emotion is energy in motion. When you can go within the depths of your heart and say, fuck conditionings, fuck how people think about me, fuck that, tell them to suck a big fat motherfucking toe, and just live your life how you feel, that brings you the most happiness, the most joy, that makes you want to smile every day, that makes you want to jump out of bed and say, fuck, this is my life and I'm excited to live it. Even if it's not the way that I want it to be physically, I know in my mind, in my heart, it already exists, or it's already done. You guys, your joy will come from within, and you will never, ever need anything outside of you. Never. And this is my goal for you guys. My goal is to start an Awaken Ones movement, where people awaken to the light so they could be their light in their own darkness, to get out their own darkness, bro. And when you can do this, you can realize that that light is your divinity, that light is your joy, and that light stems from within. And when you have that, you are fulfilled, you are whole, you are one with your creator. And guess what, you guys? You will never feel like you need to walk in this life needing anything. You'll just want it. You'll just want it. And I want that for you guys. I know when God speaks through me, and I know this is God speaking right now, God only wants you guys to understand that you're worthy enough to receive without doing anything. You're worthy enough to be happy without needing anything. You're worthy enough to be yourself and be worthy of that with your core frequency of what joy is to you, without needing to do anything, without having to prove yourself, without having to need validation. You guys, if you weren't good enough to receive good things in your life, you would not exist. But God is love, and God created us out of love. So we have to learn to love ourselves, because when we love ourselves, we will know our worth. And when you know your worth, you will walk through life with such an uplifting spirit, to the point that you have the power to transform lives, because you transformed your own life. Energy is everything. When you can embody the frequency that God has made for you, you will know your worth. Your joy will compensate for every desire you have. Like Abraham Hicks says, all you need to do is lift your vibration. When you lift your vibration, you're in a state of joy. And when you're in a state of joy, people who are joyful manifest. It's just that simple. So you guys, I don't want you to need conditional things or materialistic things to put a smile on your face. I want you to see that you were given this heart that you don't need to beat on your own, but you were given this heart that is filled with so much abundance, that's ready to pour into your life and give you everything that you want. But you gotta allow it in. You allow it in by feeling like you deserve it. And do you know what you deserve? Do you know? I know. You deserve everything that your heart desires. Anything that you desire, you're worthy of having it. But you gotta get out your own way and realize not everything is about you. You don't have to have anything in order to do it, in order to be it. All you need is your joy, and all you need is your excitement in order for you to get ready, to be ready, to be ready to receive what you have asked for. Get out your own way, let God do its part, and realize, you are loved no matter what. And if you weren't, shit, you wouldn't be watching this video. So you're already worthy. Just step into your worth. When you step into your worth, you step into your full power. That's my message today. But if you guys enjoyed this message, give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button so you will be notified of when I post videos. And lastly, follow me on Instagram as I post daily for your betterment and upliftment, so you can walk on your spiritual journey with more enlightenment and unconditional love for who you are and for who you are becoming. But until then, awaken ones, I'll see you on the next one with bliss and love. I adore all of you. Namaste.